Hello YouTube, Damo_23 and welcome back to another episode of the Paris 13 Atletico save as we look to take the non-league Paris 13 Atletico from their first ever season football manager and make them better than PSG. Since we last met, we have had an interesting time in charge of Paris 13. We currently still sit 7th. We've got Lyon in a monstrous game in terms of European football, and we are going to get pretty much straight into it. But firstly, I do have the Socceroos scarf on. The day I'm filming this, even though this is going to come out way later in the future because I'm so behind in uploading and editing the videos. Socceroos playing Denmark for a World Cup spot. I want you to timestamp and let me know if you think the Socceroos are going to get through the World Cup or what your score prediction would have been. I know it's going to be very hard because of the future and you know the results. But look, I'm just going to put it out there in a recording episode. It's 7:20 before the game of, as of recording. The boys can attest to this as we are live on stream. Thank you to Sean, who's just rated in as well. That one or two things are going to happen. Denmark score early, Denmark score a few, and we lose 4-0, 4-1, something like that. Or Socceroos will go out there, be aggressive, get a goal, and we'll draw 2-2 with a very late goal and get through. That's my predictions. All right. Let's get straight into it. I do notice that when we play the same intensity, we can get the job done against the Danes. Would agree. In terms of results here, though, we have to have a chat. Since we last met against PSG, we beat Reims, beat Monaco, we beat Bordeaux, we beat AEC Ajaccio. Let me give you a guess where we came live on stream for tonight's session. Angers. 18th place Angers. First game on stream for tonight. 20 shots, 6 on target. XG of over 3.3. Their XG is only in the 2 region because they scored a penalty late doors. Yeah. Got absolutely FM. Collie with a 5.9. Missed about 1 million cutbacks. I've never seen us finish so poorly. For a team that has one of the best attacking records in the league this year, bar PSG, it's not been great. And then PSG and FM decided, well, let's go and do this. Lille, who are trying to chase us down, dominated PSG, who have scored 1 million goals this year. Mbappe's already on like 50 league goals this season. I don't even think I'm joking now. I actually think he is. 51 and 27 at an 8.37. Apparently FM just turned around and said, you can't beat 18th and they're going to beat PSG. It puts us in this position where we are 7 points clear. No matter what happens, we will still be in a European spot. But it's not a particularly good position to be in, considering if we won our last game, we're on 45. We beat Lyon here. All of a sudden, you're looking, hey, not just Europa Conference League. You're looking at Europa proper. And next episode after this will be Marseille. And if you keep on their heels and you beat Marseille, you could finish in the Champions League spot in our first year, which would be huge. I'm just going to put this out here before we get into this. If we somehow go and bottle this from a European spot, I will be extremely disappointed. I'll be livid. I'll be upset. I'll be vile. Probably when I wake up tomorrow, regardless if the Socceroos win or lose, I'll probably load this safe up and go, first year, we're predicted to be 700-1 favourites to go down, 700-1 to win the title, and we nearly came within a bee's whisper of finishing inside Europe. It's not going to be a bad spot. Anyway, let's get into this game here. Lyon have been okay this year. Our form has been decent at times. The last thing I need to say is we have improved the youth facilities as well. Rennes have been flying for us. Rennes beat Lille last time after we lost, and then Rennes have beaten Strasbourg, who, if we somehow win tonight, we go a point behind them. And they're on a -2 goal difference. They've been winning every game 1-0 or 2-1 if they win. The issue here is that, we've got a few people out, and I don't particularly have too many options on the bench. Like, our squad is not ready for Europe. If we were in Europe, I would need a ton of money to actually get some A quality or B a really good amount of depth because we got nothing. With that being said, Masawemu comes in on one side and his name's Matty and he's going to come in. Apparently, Saywers has a very good understanding of indoor. I think we've got to give Matty the go though. His last 5 games have been really good. In terms of that, the rest of the team picks itself. This is a bigger game, so Masawemu comes in. I have been playing Dieng because he's been developing this well. But we've got Shinola, Matty, Mawissa. Gothi's now been cut by Nigeria. Elioski has been declining a little bit too quickly, even though he's got 19 fitness. We're probably going to need a left back next year, and he's probably done. Shane and Masawemu have played enough together to know what they're doing. Indoor has been probably our best player at the minute the last 5 games. Say Dosu's been quiet, apart from the odd occasional assist, and Colley's been missing everything. We need that to kind of snap out today. Score prediction. We play Lyon, monstrous game, must win, I feel, if we're going to finish in Europe, or a must draw. If we lose this game, I'm going to put it out there, we might lose one of the Troyes or the Brest game coming up in between the Marseille game, and then we lose one of those and lose the Marseille game. It's just too patchy. Lille were good enough side to catch us, and they will. Look, hopefully we'll be all right. Let's see what we can do. Lyon have got a very good side. Balogun, Nketiah, Rob Holding. They've also got Xhaka on the bench. So, yeah, Lyon have got the mini Arsenal of this save. And let's see if we can beat the mini Arsenal. There's probably a little bit disrespectful to Lyon. They're having a very good year, though, in the Prem. But they've got a lot of Arsenal players. Anyway, Tagliafico, Ayor, Caquet, he can hit one. And given enough time to hit, he does. He's hit the post, warning effort. Giovanni, penalty, probably would have been, should have been. No VAR, okay, we get away with one. 7 minutes in, it's another highlight back slip. Balogun heads, we're 1-0 down anyway. There is no offside flag. I don't understand why they're checking for an offside. Makes no sense. Balogun has definitely scored. And there you go, 1-0. Don't know what they're looking for an offside for. Should have been a penalty anyway. And yeah, 1-0 down. It's not been a good time of it of late. Don't know if you believe in this, FM, but I think it was yesterday on stream. We're going for a very poor time. We restarted Football Manager. We won our next 4 games. I'm going to just put it out there, Twitch chat, that if we lose this game, in between this episode and next episode, we're going to restart FM and see if it makes a difference. I think the FM luck modifier is loaded in pretty poorly for us. Anyway, Gozzi now, Mawissa. I'm not a big believer in that, by the way, but it happens way too many times for it not to be a thing. Indoor, Matty, on his left peg, he can hit him. He went for goal, and in the end, it's just deflected into Poller's back. I will say, there's been a million times this year where that's happened. It's deflected to the back stick, and the keeper's not come for it, and then there's been a header, and we've conceded. Every time we have a deflection like that in a highlight, it always ends up with the keeper just uncontested easy grab. I would love a little bit of luck like that. Anyway, outside of conceding, it's been a game where they've dominated the first half, but we've stayed solid. These next 10 minutes is going to be crucial. Oh, of course. Alright, whatever. I was going to try and get a shout in, but I pressed instructions, and now it's a header opportunity. We need to stay solid. That was in the box. We're going to be 2-0 down. Apparently it wasn't in the box. He looked like it was massively in the box. Okay, I'll take it. Just don't let him score from the header, please. Come on, boys. We need to get through this highlight. Ayor, Gozzi, Nketiah. Cuts it. Gozzi clears. Cisse, probably the highlight. It is. I'm going to get that shout out here. Demand a little bit more. Come on, boys. Need a bit of work rate here. Get in a half-time at least at 1-0 down at a minimum. Right? But find an opportunity? No opportunity. Okay. Look, you've been terrible. In terms of making a change, not just yet, but I do have changes in mind. Dossi has been so poor of late. Our best player cannot be switching off like this. Man, we should be more than 1-0 down. They have dominated. We have not been good today at all. Poor touch, but you think Mawissa was on it? Balogun's apparently beating people. If Balogun scores, it's fucking Balogun. He's not even that good in real life. Oh my word. 3 times we should have picked the ball up, Mawissa. 2-0 down, 55 minutes played. Look at the defending here. Poor touch. How one of them doesn't step up and win the ball? Gozzi should have picked it up. He's run through free. If he just steps across here, he wins it, and then he all of a sudden stops. What? Match engine shenanigans. You're off. Bye-bye. Dior's coming off. That's how bad he's been. I know he's one of our best players, but he's coming off. Kieda's in at least some sort of form is on. 2-0 down. And that's all she wrote. And with the nature of us losing the 18th and then losing this game, I'm going to put it out there, everybody. I think we're about to bottle it. Oh my God, it's hit the back of Dieng and fallen to him. Anything else, Football Manager, please. Just do it. You know what? Get the scarf off. It's bad luck. There we go. I haven't won a game with the scarf on. This has been utterly stupid. Shane. Pumps one. Kieda's not going to get on that. How it's gone through their body, I do not know. But we're out to indoor. He's got no help. No one's with him. Needs help. Goes himself. Collie. Finish. Take the scar off, or you take the scarf off, you get a goal. Okay. FM doesn't like it when you have fun about your team playing later tonight. By the way, I will put this out there. Every time I've put like title fight or promotion fight or whatever on my Twitch stream title, always bottled. Every time I put nothing, fine. Because we're playing Angers a lot, it's safe to put that in there. That it's a European fight. We lost the first game, we're 2-1 down here. I blame that. If we score, make it 2-2, the scarf has got some juju, man. Collie runs by himself, still going, cuts it. No one in particular. Mahaley, who plays for Denmark, hopefully doesn't have a good game tonight. Alioski is about to come off. Gozzi now goes all the way back to the keeper. That's okay because I think they've pressed us really well. Good ball in the Shane. Good touch. Great ball. Matty's made a run. Indoors inside of him. He just stops. How has Matty not got on that? Oh, my word, FM. And that's a poor touch from Mahaley and no one's picked that up either. Ball over the top. We look like we're about 3-on-1 in the box and the guy just stops. Ayon then runs himself. Ball in, deflected. Schindler somehow has only put a leg on that. Weird game this has been. This has been super weird. Super weird game. Shane gets a tackle in, falls back to him somehow. Nketiah, that's game over. 3-1 down, we lose. 3-1 down, we lose. We're just going to go 4-4-2 and just try and do something. Try and do something. We're about to bottle job this. We're about to bottle job this. Great save from Schindler. Point blank range. But we are bottle jobbing the... Look. Yes, we're not meant to finish in this European spot. Yes, we're not meant to. But man, at one stage we were 11 points clear. At one stage we were 11 points clear. We're going to bottle it. We're going to bottle it. After losing the 18th and losing this game, the Fat Lils beating PSG, we're going to bottle it. We've let Balogun score a wonder of a goal. Never should have had him. Collie needs to score right now. Deflected straight into the keeper's hands. Could have deflected anywhere else. Straight to the keeper. This has been two of the worst performances all year. Full time we lose 3-1. Full time we lose 3-1 and we were absolutely the second best side. This is a bottle job. This is a bottle job. This would be a bottle job. I know that, there's only 9 games to go, 7 points clear, you're okay, it's fine. If we lose one of our next 2 games, if we lose to Brest or Troyes, it's all over. If we lose one of the next 2 games, if we don't take 6 points from the next 2 games, it is all over. Because we'll lose to Marseille, we'll lose to Nantes, we'll lose to Montpellier, Lille and Strasbourg to the end, right? The run-in for us YouTube episodes, it's Marseille and then the final 2 games of the season because we play the 2 teams around us. If we lose one of these 2 games and we don't win one of those 2 games, we will not finish in Europe this year. And we're 10 points clear at one stage. 10 points clear. We now find ourselves 7 points clear. I really think we're about to bottle it all. Till next time, see you for the Marseille game. Thank you and goodbye.